In Creo Parametric 12, you can now place parameters in the additional text fields of geometric tolerances. And this is actually connected to an enhancement from Creo Parametric 10, where you have parameters that are automatically generated for patterns. As a matter of fact, I am using the same part model from the video on new pattern parameters in Creo Parametric 10. So let's take a look at this. Here I have a part model. You can see that there is a pattern on the front face of this model. It's actually a fill pattern. Let me go down to the bottom of the model tree. Here is the pattern that I have. I'm going to right mouse click on this feature and then choose parameters. And so starting in Creo Parametric 10, there is a new parameter called PTC actual pat members, which captures the number of instances in this pattern. There's another one called PTC total pat members for use in other situations, but here I have the parameter, and I want to use this in the geometric tolerance annotation. I'm going to cheat a little bit by right-clicking on the parameter name and then choosing copy so I don't have to remember all this text in here. Let me cancel out of that dialog box. And now I'm going to click on the annotation. And this opens up the geometric tolerance dashboard for this. And here is the additional text button. And when I click on that, you have 4 different fields where you can enter in additional text. And you have this in Creo Parametric 11 and other earlier versions. But the big difference now is that I can include additional parameters in the text here. And so let's do that. I'm going to write in text here for the number of instances. So I'm going to use the capital letter X for how many I want. Then I'll use the ampersand, which is Shift 7. That's the and sign. That means that what I'm going to put in next is going to be a parameter. And I copied that name of that parameter, so I'm going to use Control V in order to paste it. And here you can see that it's got PTC actual pat members, but now I need to grab the feature ID from that pattern. It needs to know, hey, I want you to go to this pattern and extract the value. So let me go to my icon for adding columns to the model tree. I'm going to find the feature ID column. Let's add it in there, then click the OK button. And now I can tell that the feature ID in this particular situation is 17132. Okay, so let me go to the end of this text here. Then I'm going to put a colon and then FID, that's short for feature ID number, then an underscore, and let's type in that number, 17132. And you'll notice, even as I start typing this in, this automatically changed to 66, which is the number of instances. And I'm happy with this, so let's go ahead and deselect everything. And the nice thing is that since this is a parameter, anytime I make changes to the model, this number is going to update automatically. Let's take a look at that. I'm going to select the pattern. Let's edit definition. And let me change to a front view. Oops, wrong icon. There we go. Let's go to the front view so you can see straight on the model. And I'm going to decrease the spacing to increase the number of instances. I've got a lot more. And I decide that, let's get rid of this particular instance. I like the rest of them, but I'm turning that particular one off. And so now I will hit the check mark. The model regenerates, and you can see that the total number of instances is 141. Hey, let's bring that back, that one instance. I will edit definition, and let's click on the preview dot in order to get it back. Hit the check mark, and the annotation, the geometric tolerance, automatically updates to the new value for the total number of pattern members, the actual number of pattern members. So there you have it. That is the new enhancement in Creo Parametric 12 for using parameters in the additional text fields of your geometric tolerances.